Hello, this is James, and now it's time for us to talk about the Battery People archetype introduced in the Burning Nova main box. So first we have Recycling Batteries. Target 2 Thunder-type monsters with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard. Add those targets to your hand. I like this card because it doesn't specify Battery People or Batteryman. You can just use it for any Thunder types, and that's a good thing. Next is Quick Charge. Add 2 level 4 or lower Batteryman monsters from your graveyard to your hand. I think the reason that this is just a normal spell and then this is a quick play is because you want to keep your Battery People in the graveyard so that you can banish them for your own special summoning. So if they're in danger of being banished by, like, for example, a Dyna, you can pop the Quick Charge and then rescue them back to your hand and keep getting value out of your little electrical dudes. Batteryman AAA. When this card is normal summoned or flip face up, you can special summon one Batteryman AAA from your hand or graveyard. This doesn't have anything else that goes with it. I think that this is like a Prime Xyz monster because it gives you 2 level 4 light types, and then you can Xyz those into, I believe, something stupendous. And this also makes me think that Battery People are more than just little 0 defense point monsters. They're also a pretty significant engine. I just don't think that until we get synchros we have the means to make the full use of them just yet. Next is Batteryman C, and then if all of them are in attack position, all machines gain 500 attack for each Batteryman C, and if they're all in defense position, all machines gain 500 defense for each Batteryman C. I don't think we have enough room for the Batterymen. You know, you need like 2 or 3 of them plus whatever machine type monster they're linking up to support. But you know, this idea of the cards boosting themselves and each other by a significant amount of attack points is going to come into play shortly. Alright, Watt Cube. This isn't specifically Battery People, but it is specifically Thunder types. Equip only to a Thunder type monster. Gains 100 attack for each Thunder type monster in your graveyard. You can send this card face up from the field of the graveyard. One face up Thunder type monster you control gains 1000 attack. Just a simple boost for your Thunder types. I also like the Thunder support for my creator. Hopefully we can bring him back someday. Battery Charger. Pay 500 life points, special summon one Batteryman monster from your graveyard. You can battery charge out your, not AAAs, but you can battery charge out your other Batteryman monsters for use in tribute summoning. And I like cheap revival, even if it is specific to like archetypes. Battery People seem to be kind of similar to Steel Swarms. Next we have Batteryman Solar, and what he does is, if he's normal summoned, you can send a card, you can send a Thunder to the graveyard, and then he gives you, wait, special, normal or special. So if a Thunder monster is normal or special, he gives you a token, and then you can target a Batteryman in the graveyard and he can copy that card. And the reason for that, or he can copy the name, and the reason for that is Super Electromagnetic Voltec Dragon. Thunder effect, he gets different effects depending on whether or not depending on the Batteryman that you tribute for his summon. So the best one is D, Batteryman D. Negate the effect of a spell or trap that targets this one card. That's pretty dope. Immunity to enemy controller. C, if you tribute a C, then he gets Pierce. And if you tribute a AA, he gains 1000 attack. I think D's the best, but he's offering you a toolbox for situational. So you assess the problem with Batteryman Solar, you put in DC or AA, and then you contribute for your Super Electromagnetic Voltec Dragon. Or you special summon Solar with one of your recharge cards, and then you tribute for Electromagnetic. Batteryman Charger. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one Batteryman monster, except Batteryman Charger from your hand or your deck. So if you normal summon him, if you get the tribute off, you get to search a Batteryman. So these two together kind of have the efficacy of one Amazoness Princess, standard by which all search cards should be measured. This card gains 300 attack and defense for each Thunder-type monster you control. So if you get him out, he boosts himself up to 2100, and then with the extra battery person, he is 2400. So that's pretty swole. Batteryman AA. So this is probably the most interesting small battery person. If all of the battery AAs, if all the AAs on the field are in attack position, this monster gains 1000 attack for each Batteryman AA, and if they're in defense, it gains 1000 defense. So this could, with 3 Batteryman AAAs, you could potentially have OTK on the board, as long as you get rid of, as long as you account for a Wall of the Daddy. You can have 9000 damage on board, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool for a small level 3 rare. Free to play friendly. And Batteryman D. Your opponent cannot select a Thunder-type monster you control as an attack target except for Batteryman D, and obviously you're gonna wanna bolster his defense if you're using him that way. But I think the mainstay of the Batteryman deck is AA and that sweet OTK. You can't use Ties of the Brethren with Batteryman AA because the monsters have to have different names. But I think there's some other way to piece this together, to piece the AA alliance together. The Batteryman Super Rare Microcell. Flip, special summon one level 4 or lower Batteryman monster from your deck, except Batteryman Microcell after this card has been flipped face up. When it is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, draw 1 card. So he gets attacked, and then he gets a search, and it has to be a level 4 or lower. And then if he's destroyed, which likely he will be, you get to draw a card. That's value. That's clean energy. Oh, that's gonna be the joke for that video. Clean energy. Finally, the Batteryman Ultra Rare Batteryman Industrial Strength. So this guy, he's like Archfiend Emperor on steroids. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned by removing from play 2 Batteryman monsters from the graveyard, and then once per turn, you can remove from play 1 Thunder type from your graveyard to destroy 1 monster, 1 spell or trap card on the field. So this is again, Archfiend Emperor wishes that he was as cool as Batteryman Industrial Strength. Way easier to use, and he is not a hard once per turn. If you have 2 Batteryman Industrial Strengths in your hand and you have 6 battery people in your graveyard, you potentially can just clear the whole board and attack for game with you. Because you can special summon 1, banish, destroy, special summon 2nd, banish, destroy. I don't think that this is an archetype that I'm going to be able to play optimally, because you're going to need, until we have the mechanics to utilize the Batteryman engine, you're going to need like 3 Batteryman Industrial Strength in order to make those dank heavy plays. But if you do get him out, you will be glad that you got him. That's it for Battery People in Burning Nova. Thank you for watching.